Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Herzlich willkommen, meine Damen und Herren and other life forms or AIs or spirits. This is the cockpit of my new airship, which is just half built, and maybe you could share with me your ideas about it. So, there are the controls. Under here is a little thing. I will show you everything, and maybe it will inspire me. So this is a drive maintainer. Yes. So how this thing should look like and looks like now. I imagine this little cute thing with its suspicious lamps as a ship. So it should have a wooden cover looking like a ship somehow, and it has a really surprising movement. It goes nearer to the enemy, and then it jumps out of the water, and from above it shoots down a lot, because this airship is mainly made from cannons. As you can see, if I do it right and control the cannons, those two things on the sides are turrets. And because I cannot set up the restrictions right, and of course subconstructs on subconstructs, how it's hard to say, don't detect other blocks on the body, I can only hope that it won't shoot itself. The main thing is it's maybe always pointing towards the enemy, so the little cannons on the big cannons, and thank you for it, Mr. Luke, should always point to the right direction. So here are 4 cannons, 2 up. I go back to the building mode because otherwise I will always jump back to my avatar. So let's see what we have here. This cannon has its 400mm one and shoots really often. It's a good construction. So this is a flak cannon. It's a really big. It has a really big radius and not so much damage, but it's enough against missiles. I removed its weapon controller, so it only have anti-missile weapon controller. This cannon has a shape charge. This one is an EMP with an experimental proximity fuse. As I heard, these things are teleporting through the shields, and it seems to be really effective. This is a squash head and a smoke warhead against enemy lasers or lamps. I'm just going back to see the data on the shell, and here we have the same configuration, except the smoke shell part is in the other cannon. So one of the big turrets has stronger heat and the other has a stronger shape charge. Good. And these are my usual unnecessarily big cannons. This 500mm shell is directly loaded in, so it don't shoot really often, but when it shoots it packs a big punch. And as usual, a cram cannon with everything on it. So we have two of them. This was made first, these parts, and it has a little lamp system which is channeled through here to each side, and this way I hope it will be effective in every direction. I'm still debating these ones, two at the back and two at the front, because they draw together a lot of energy. And these are here huge jet engines. Of course, turning will be under the big cannons, so I hope it couldn't be shot down so easily as in the frontal section. Here are some missiles with a lot of cables and some EMP to catch fast enemies, and these are some torpedoes, because why not? And of course I need underwater detection from the air up, so it has sonar buoys. Some buoys are connected to the AI, but not all, thanks to METI 83. They are just in the body somewhere, not connected to the AI, so they doesn't consume any processing power, but they won't send data back. They are just a distraction. Distraction and distraction. One of them is leading something away, and the other is killing something really effectively. So I'm going with the usual thing of putting cannons everywhere. So in the nose there will be more protected ones, but as you can see it's still a 400mm one as the other cannons, and it has frag. Because why not? We need every damage type. Good. Here we have another. It's a simple time fuse high explosive, so you don't really need to hit the enemy, just explode beside it. Okay, these are the downwards facing roll thrusters. This is some helping to go forward, have a bigger speed, and I really cannot target the thing I want, so I just go into fixed mode and show you. It's just a 5-strange thing. Good. Here we have a passive sonar and an active sonar, because at the beginning this part is underwater, and if I know it right, just a moment, drag cost no structural. This will be the good thing, but it don't work. Why? Okay, this is a new thing for me. Okay, I wasn't really on the body, that was the problem, I was on that turret. So as you can see, here we have my little AI with naval movement, target prioritization and aim point selection, and just a wireless snooper if I just want to modify something and don't want to seek for all the detection components. Of course it has an intra-vehicle transmitter, a pack of free energy. Here are those not connected sonar buoys, as you can see. 2 automated control blocks. They are just translating back and forward control to key press control, because the daddy blades are needing it, and these are the roll and pitch PIDs, and they are just got multiplied the strength by 10. Good. Here we have another small amount of energy. Every place has some crammed in material containers and repair bots, and this is a tractor beam and a sub-vehicle spawner with 2 automated control blocks. They are doing this thing. Every input seconds, every 7 seconds, this one recalls the assigned vehicle with a delay of 1. The other releases it in every 7 seconds without delay. So as you can see, they are just dropping. The other 2 are got fixed to the turrets, but the sub-vehicle spawners are in the main body. Why I'm doing this? Because those things are full of ammo and 1 AI and some material containers and repair tentacles. They are on the same resource group than the big ship. So as you can know, sub-vehicles cannot repair the main vehicle, but when I release them, they can. So in theory, these 3 should continually repairing the main vehicle. Here we have the detection. Is just a basic thing. I made a sub-object. It detects turns always to the direction of the main enemy and detects incoming ordnance too. Here we have 2 columns of ammo, which are separated from every other components by 3 thick gap. And these are the flotation daddy blades here. They are in 2 groups with some repair things, and these are the main things. 4 automated control blocks. This one activates the daddy blades at maximum level when the ship is nearer than 100 meters to the sea bottom. So it avoids collision, and over dry land it floats. This thing, as you can see, above the sea level, when it's more than 250 meters, goes in and tries to go up because it's so low. This one, if the speed is greater than 13, it activates up to, and this one, when the ship's height is more than 500 meters, half a kilometer, it slowly presses down because of the effect delay. Under it, it's a bit different. It operates on sea level, and I'm curious how they work in tandem. Till now it seems right. And under here is a little small 4-pronged laser system with some piercing power, and if I can find my Tetris, yes, here it is, you can see the values. It's taking down enemy ordnance, I think so, but because the frontal and the backside blew slums, it began to tire more easily. So my question is, what should I do with this big open space under here? Maybe a little submarine or something which is released. I don't know yet. And of course I have a place for more armor and cannons on the top and on the bottom too. So that is the unit which currently decided to go down. But we should see what it does when I spawn in something. Okay, we are near. Let's see, a usual marauder, for example. Go, my little creation. Oh, it cannot see up? Oh, yes, it can. And it is already AI'd. Good. I'm trying out armor too. So where are you? Maybe here. I heard a lot of things about iron cordon. Good. Of course it has a huge amount of lamps. And I think it will shoot me down because I'm out of the water, yes. My avatar will surely die. See? Enemy shells are almost hitting me. Because of this huge effect, sadly I cannot see surely how it goes. Okay, some hits on the body, but it still goes on. And you can see the repairs and the movement pattern. And it is already smoked in. Sadly the harpoons couldn't reach it because of its lamp systems, but too much shells at the same time. Yes, there was a hit and it left its main cannon. I don't know if that was a hit or not. Okay, energy is going down, see? That's what I talked about. Oh, and the cram shot almost hit it. And we are missing 3 hit points. It's an outrage. Yes, it's smoked again. And is spending all energy to shoot down my torps. Okay, I mostly think I will remove those lamps, because when I lose energy I go down. But maybe being underwater is not such a bad thing. Yep. Yes, I think I have too much lamps. Thank you for reminding me. So I don't think against armor is functioning badly. And now a lot less enemy ordnance is coming to my way. Can I go forward? No. Because the kickback of the guns are much more. And of course all of them are super cavitation. And there was a big explosion slowing down the game. So I'm moving by the grace of my cannons. And it's still alive. Not a bad thing, I must say. And most of my shells are connecting. And you have this cannon to shoot me. So after the smoke clears, let's target that cannon. Like that, oh, of course, very good. And it has a shield. Oh yeah. Yes, that was the explosive one. Oh, you are already dead. Cannon. Good. Alright, it's AI dead. And I couldn't despawn it. And I'm already reeling it in. From nearer distance, from the forward cockpit, I just think I should capture the enemy when I'm sitting here. And I have another shield which has an axis in the middle, and it can turn on the forward part. So if it's under the enemy, it will be up. And if it's over the enemy, it will be down somewhere here, if we could see it. By the cannons. Maybe this way? No. Oh, there is it. There was it, sorry. Because I think it's turned away somewhere else. And we are shooting it down. And that's it, it's killed and we can rest. Now we can do the missile test. The best results for the missile test are the bruisers, because they are shooting a ton of missiles. Of course, only if they can reach us. So shoot, please, shoot. Shoot a lot of missiles at me, good. Yes, those were the flak cannons. A lot of missiles destroyed at the same time. so those missiles won't lessen my energy, and you are flying towards your friend, which will be pulled into you. Very good. Lot of confusion. We like confusion, and we attach porn cables to our enemies, because that way it doesn't matter if they are quick or not. So I think the missile protection is good enough. Yeah? Well, another batch of missiles are coming. Oh no. That's why my energy is getting low. I have the solution. Thank you very much. Build. Where are we? That is the forward section. And I think I missed this too, because they aren't set. Yeah. Don't shoot so far away. Okay, that way I can keep these. It's a good thing to show you my units, because that way I keep discovering the errors, the problems. And you are just fine. Okay, another thing. When I want to save this unit, I must be careful for all of them being attached at the same time, like this, because otherwise it won't save the detached unit. It's good. And maybe this way we could see better energy management. Just slowly turning around. And of course it has another problem, because the middle shield idea is not a bad one. Oh, and I know what should I do. Good. Thank you again. You are most useful viewers. So we have this thing in almost the middle. So I don't need this. Yep. My first idea was to use an elevation only turret. Okay, copy this. But it won't work because it has only... I try to show you, not this way, sorry. So it can turn only around 45 degrees, yes. But what if I change this thing? Could I change it any other way? No? Okay, just go bye-bye. And here is the light block. Good. And now I do a new object, and it will be a 2-axis turret, because that can turn around completely, if I'm right. It couldn't really, because it has only these parts to turn, but maybe I can restrict the angle. Hi. Just come in here and paste, thank you. This is the biggest energy consuming shield of mine, and here we have a local weapon controller like this, and not a failsafe. Of course not failsafe, but this thing. And yes, I can. Elevation is fine. And I don't want any azimuth if it's possible. I hope so. Let's see how it goes. So I'm controlling the weapons now. Yeah. And I hope a shield will appear here, but no. So I must work more on it. Okay, after some modifications, the shield is working now. I try to show you. Just pause. And here it is. As you can see, I made a little more space for it and the two-way turret. And it turns forward. Of course, it not really covers the forward part because it's longer and this is the maximum range. But I hope it will protect some way, a little bit more. Okay, so for the last thing, I will kill this unit by Darko Nova's favorite unit, which is the White Flare Godly Perforator. Well, there was a very few perforators he had to fight against, so I'm expecting my unit dying really quickly, but I'm only curious about how it can take down shields. And this is a really well shielded unit. So let's go over here where the perforator is in its best configuration, and let's see what will happen here. Yes, you are perforating. Where are my shells? Am I already perforated? One shell went through. It is smoked. Yes, and the shells seem to go through. Maybe half of them are going through the shields. Good. Yes, time-fused explosions, EMP. And my HP is going down quickly, as you can see on the down right corner. Because this is just like a conductor punches holes in the enemy units. And no, this EMP won't get it. Oh, and I'm dead already. Okay, that's a bad thing. But at least we could see that the shells are going through the body. Maybe my... Oh, that should be the cause that I fell out. And I'm falling out again. Oh no, I'm already in. What's happening here? Lost one of its cannon. I think it's in the nose. Yes, the cannon under it blew away. And yes, the cockpit is a little holy. We lost one of the ammo containers. The other is fine. And of course it gets ammo from these little beautiful things. So I just fell out somehow. and won't die. Good. I think it's perforating cannon. Oh. Missiles are damaged. So how do I do against these shells with strength 4 shields? Oh, now I'm dead. Okay, just bound back. And I'm still shooting. Okay, I need a cockpit on the top backside or the middle of my unit. Please splash down. Good. Yes, another big explosion and don't know what went down. It's a point blank fight against this thing with a half ready unit. Yes, the heli blades went away, but the AI is surprisingly good. And I'm regenerating. Oh no, its piercing cannon pierces again. We should pierce its piercing cannon. How could it shoot up? Oh, maybe because it's damaged. I don't know yet. Or can it shoot upwards? No. Oops. Sorry. And yes, this shield is always turned towards the enemy. And that is good because it's only one shield. Maybe it won't be good against more enemies, but oh. This side is totally dead? No. But oh, it's lost the turret control. Lost it on each side, but luckily the cannons still can shoot down. Maybe into each other, which can cause problems. So how are we? I'm almost 100% and it's on 90. Good. Maybe this unit must be fought from directly above or below, because of this beauty cannot shoot upwards. Do you still have cannons? Yes, they are locked into various forms. I don't see any. Oh, maybe here is an effective detection system, but no. I think the EMP and the explosive things got it. Oh yes. And we are beginning to get repaired, so we can shoot things down again. And we are confusing the crew with the porn cables, of course. We are targeting something around here. All the goodies I can. Oh no, it can shoot at my ammo container. Leave it alone! No! Yes. No problemo, it's cheap. And we will repair it even if it's continually exploding. Maybe we shouldn't, but we do. Because we like these suspicious lamps. This unit can repair very well. Now I don't shoot at all, because it got my tongue, oh no, my ammo. Of course it has no real armor, only the internal ones. But no, I have. Maybe it got my AI? No, because I'm shooting again. The strange thing to make an undead airship from turrets. Yes, it's maybe little bit of unprotected from the underside. Just a bit. Yes, yes, Kram is going. No. Why you went that, man? How it looks like from underside. It's hoarding. No holes are through the body. Alright, and how are we material-wise? This is 400,000 unit, and you are 400,000 unit too. That's why you play so nicely with each other. Okay, I think you can imagine the continuation of the battle here, and I don't know why the cram shells are exploding in midair, but maybe it has some protection. It was looking like really strange. So I tried to hop back to the cockpit. Yes, we have few ammo, but we don't lose energy so much. Well, I think it will go forever, so I say goodbye to my unit, and please, if you have any good or interesting ideas, I'm curious about those. Thank you, and have a nice time. Goodbye.